Hello and welcome to the GrapeSEED Official Podcast. In this episode of GrapeSEED Friends, we have a special guest, a veteran teacher from Sungmin Kindergarten in Korea, Melanie Repp. Welcome to the show, Melanie.
Hello. Happy to be here.
Let's start with some general information. So how long have you been teaching GrapeSEED, and what were your first impressions of the curriculum?
I started teaching GrapeSEED about 9 or 10 years ago in 2011.
Ooh, wow.
So it's been quite a while. At first, when I started teaching, I liked the curriculum. I liked the idea of it because being from America especially, I really enjoy kind of natural learning. Mm-hmm. But instead of like just pure memorization, but there was a fair amount of fear about the singing, but I overcame that. But I do, as I taught it and as I started learning it, I really liked how many conversations you could have with the kids and how excited the kids were to express their opinions. So I really immediately gravitated towards it.
Wow. So 9 years, though, you've been through quite a bit of just the history of what we've done. So you probably remember Grape Leaf from back in the day. And
I do.
Yeah. And before we had lesson plans, the Wild West.
I've had a lot of conversations with the trainers and coaches from Korea where they would come and ask my opinion, and I would sit down and rant for 20 or 30 minutes about what changes I think should be implemented. So
well, hopefully some of them have been incorporated.
I've been stuck here in a very happy, loyal way, not in a negative way.
I was going to say stuck kind of has the connotation of not.
Yeah, so I had to immediately retrain my words, fix them. Don't want to get fired.
As a fellow American living overseas, I have the same struggles of using the wrong words occasionally. So in those 9 years, do you have a favorite unit or material?
Off the top of my head, I always enjoy teaching Unit 16. So I've always loved the songs. I thought they were hilarious. And when I sing, I tend to sing in a very outlandish way. I try to sing without as much energy as possible. Mm-hmm. So Six Little Ducks and Crocodile songs have been right up my alley of singing sillily.
Ooh, theatrical.
Yeah, so that's always been fun. And I enjoy the topic because I love eating food and all kids love talking about food too. So it's been really fun to work with them. You know, the songs, like I said, are fun, exciting, theatrical. The kids love to talk about their favorite foods and, their pets and all about themselves. So it's a good unit, I think.
I like how in the beginning of teaching GrapeSEED, you had mentioned that you were nervous about singing, and then now over your time and your experience being quote unquote stuck at your school, you've enjoyed it so much that now you're singing just over the top with it. So I like how you've gone from one extreme to the other.
I think it's part of aging, one thing. I think when I started, I was in my early 20s, and so very shy. I'm still shy. I'm an introvert by nature, but I think through practice and through growing older and becoming comfortable with the materials and becoming comfortable with the kids, it's been a lot easier to open myself up in class time.
I think it's a good teaching tip in general, because if you're nervous and you're awkward with singing the songs because you're just worried about your own singing voice, then that'll transfer over to your kids, and your kids won't enjoy singing as much. But even if you're not a great singer, but you put the energy in and you try to sing it as best you can, your kids are going to enjoy it. They don't really know anything about music anyway because they're 4 and 5 years old, so they're not going to be judging you for your singing talent, but they'll just enjoy it so much more if their teacher's enjoying it. So even if you are nervous and you're a new teacher, definitely lean into it and just bring the energy, and you'll have fun with your kids.
Very true. I always tell my new teachers, obviously you need to learn the material, but if you're nervous the first few weeks, it's okay. Just sing, but sing wrong with confidence. Like no one's going to pick up on it except for yourself.
And they won't, because honestly, your kids don't know. I've had some some students who are terrible, terrible, terrible singers, but they enjoy singing because they don't know any better, and that's fine. Like GrapeSEED lesson time is fun time together. It's not American Idol or The Voice or whatever the current show is of that category.
Very true, I think.
So tell us about your school life. How many classes do you teach, and what units are you currently on?
Well, my school life it kind of goes back and forth because I don't usually teach that many classes. I've actually been helping out with the curriculum at our academy. So trying to help plan things and help some of the new teachers when they come in. So I was only teaching one academy class at first from GrapeSEED. That was unit second graders. So we're doing unit 19 now.
Oh, wow.
But I also tend to jump in whenever teachers are sick or, they have a sudden unexpected problem because I've taught all the units all the way up to 34. So if somebody's sick, I just kind of jump in and teach. So right now I'm actually teaching 19, 14, and 23.
Ooh. Wow, all the way up to 34, though. Quite the veteran. Look at encyclopedic knowledge.
Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. I'm sad to say goodbye. It was a good day, but now I will say goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.